Welcome in Renegades. And today we have a long awaited episode with a good friend of mine, Victor. He has just launched an NFT project that's kind of interesting, in my opinion, called NFT Loteria. They're doing the mint right now. I will actually introduce him and let him tell you a little bit more about this. Welcome in, Victor, man. How are you doing?
What is up? What is up, Renegade? Excited to be here. I'm doing really good and super happy to be on a live stream with the Bitcoin Renegade. It's been a long time since we did a live stream together. So, Bitcoin Renegades crowd, hello. Thank you for having me here. A lot of people already know me. Some people don't know me. So, my name is Victor. I go by Victor ICP or Victor ICP Squad. And just happy here to be on the show and talk about NFT Loteria. I'm actually about to retweet it, so give me a second while I retweet and share it with some people.
Nice. So a big thing in crypto and Web3 is GameFi. Now, this NFT is going to tell you more later, but it is definitely tied in with GameFi. And there is a lot of benefits when it comes to GameFi. One, you have control over the assets that you have in game. So if you go and do mint an NFT on Toniq, you would be able to use that as an in-game asset. You'll be able to do other stuff. I don't want to give away all the secrets yet, but I know like all about this project, so I could kind of tell you about it. But basically, it's like bingo cards, and basically you can utilize them as money making assets more than just the game. So I'll let Victor tell you more about that. Just introduce the project. Let us know what you're doing right now, where you're minting your project, what these cards are going to be used for, the utility, the GameFi. Just kind of tell our audience like the kind of cool stuff you're doing right now.
All right, Renegade, for sure. So my project is called NFT Loteria. If you can see it here in the background. The word loteria, it's lottery in Spanish. And oh, there you go. I'm big screen now. So NFT Loteria, it's very simple. If you're a Spanish speaker, if you're from Latin America, you already know what it is. Oh, Loteria, you already know. If you're not Latin American or Spanish speaker, you're probably like, what is this? Like, I bought one. I have no idea what it is. I support Victor ICP, but what are you talking about? It's very simple. So what it is, it's a game of bingo, but instead of having boring bingo numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 53, whatever, with disposable cards that you just throw away, you have your own very special bingo card. So let me move myself a little bit to the side. If you can see here, let me scroll. You can see some of these cards right here. That's what the cards look like. So here you have the common, you have the rare, and then you have the come on finger. You have the ultra rare, and those are just the aesthetic features. Those are how common it is. The common card is about 40% uh, popular. So every time you mint, you have a 40% chance of getting one of these. Rare, I think, is 20%, something like that. And ultra rare is 7%. So it's very almost nobody gets ultra rares, although some people have minted an ultra rare by minting just one. So that's pretty cool. So all of the characters in the cards are crypto and ICP inspired characters. So you have, for example, El Charizardo. Oh, it's not called El Charizardo. It's inspired by a copyrighted uh, character, but it's called El Fuego Zard, and it's a dragon. You have party tokens. By the way, all of these projects that you see here, except for the really big ones that don't really have a founder, like Bitcoin and Litecoin, all of them we have their permission. So we have party token with their permission, which is another game similar to us. They have a mind game, and they're building other kind of fun games that involve money. We have La Network. That's another character. It's a lot of tokens all connected together. We have El Black Swan, which is the Black Swan. So just in crypto, every time something really bad happens, like when the turmoil in Russia and all that started, that was a Black Swan event, right? So it's El Black Swan, right? We have Kawaii VHS. That's a famous NFT project on ICP. We have El King Bean. El King Bean, that's a made-up character. It's a bean. It's artist Basarab 2. And it's just a made-up character because in the traditional game, you put little beans on your Loteria cards to figure out what it is. So you can see all the other ones. I'm not going to go over all of them because there's 54 characters. We have El Airdrop, La Moon, because crypto to the moon, El Bitcoin. We drew our own bear. All of these characters, by the way, the cartoon ones, they're drawn by our own in-house artist, Basarab too. So, for example, El Bear is not just a generic Bobo bear from the internet. El Bear is our El Bear, right? We also have El Bull. It's our bull, right? The swan is ours too. So all of those are in-house or other projects with their permission. The game is very simple. In real life, you would have a physical card. So you go to the store and you buy a deck of cards. Uh, you hand them out and then you play. So pause me also because I tend to talk a lot, Renegade. Let me know if I if I've gone too
No,
long.
I'm interested to hear about this, man. Like, I want to know what's going on because I already have one of my own, so I can't wait till this game is live. And I think I'm gonna rent mine out. Talk about that. Talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the aspect
absolutely.
of using it as like an asset that you can make money with, besides just selling it. I think that's the biggest draw of your project.
Bingo. No
Yeah,
pun intended. So it's very
that was good.
simple. I feel like a lot of times I'm like blah 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 blah, and it's just so confusing. It's super easy. It's extra. It's the most simplest NFT you'll ever buy. A lot of these projects they come up with these super jumbly, like super confused. This is simple, guys. Basically, if you see this card, whenever you play, you basically you put in real life you put a little bean. So somebody will say El Fuego Zard, you put a little bean. El Party Token, you put a little bean. La Network, you put a bean. El Black Swan, and you put a little bean. When you get 4 in a row, you win, and then you yell Loteria, and you get the money that everyone put into the table. So if there's 10 people playing, they would each put $1 in, and whoever gets 4 in a row, they win and they get to keep all the money. It's that simple. That's the short way of playing it. There's a longer way where you have to fill out the whole card. So you have to get this row and this row and this row and this row. So it depends however you want to play it. If you have a lot of time,
Yeah,
or if you're playing for a lot of money, well, you definitely want to do like no, we don't want just 4 in a row. We want the whole card, right? Because you want to make sure you're the lucky winner. So the tokenomics, the tokenomics of the game is basically there are only 1,026 cards. Those are all of the cards. We're not minting any more cards. There's a button that we already clicked. It's not even up to us anymore. We already clicked the button. Whatever doesn't sell in the next 4 days, which we've been doing pretty good. I think we're at 89 out of 1,000. That's like 1/10. We have 4 days left. So I think it's looking pretty healthy. Whatever we don't sell will be burnt. Like it will be gone. So you don't have to worry about you buying it and then the minter's running for a month. You don't have to worry about that. You buy it and it's your card, and it's already rare at 1,000 pieces because all of the collections are like 10,000, 8,000. It's already rare. And if we don't sell out, it'll be even more rare because we're burning hundreds. Like we're burning everything. You need to feel very confident about this. And but again, back to the tokenization of it, the money. What it is nobody can play unless they have their own Loteria card, right? So, for example, our friends at Party Hat Token, I love them, by the way. This is not throwing shade. They just didn't choose this type of monetization. So, for example, Party Hat Token, they're making their money off of the token, right? So every time you lose, it burns the token. But anybody can just play. Like if anybody wants to play Party Minds, you go to their website, and if a million people want to play, they can all play, right? NFT Loteria, not everybody can play. If you do not have a card, once we build the DApp, of course we haven't built it. Once we build the DApp, if you don't have a card, you cannot play. You can only play if you have one of these bad boys, right? Doesn't matter the rarity. The rarity is aesthetic, ultra rare, common. That's just for people that want to have the special card. The characters that are inside the card to actually play the game, that's what's very important. So anybody that doesn't have this will have one of two things that they can do. They can either one, rent it on our application and pay our owners, right? Our owners get a little share, or they can go on the secondary market and buy it from one of the owners. So if you believe that our game will be even remotely slightly tiny popular, then you can feel confident that somebody will want your card. They will either want to rent it or they will want to buy it from you. So of course people haven't seen this yet, so they're still kind of like what? But this Sunday we're gonna do a little demo. We're gonna draw the cards. Intel ICP is gonna help us. We're gonna get a physical deck of cards. We're gonna give out prices, and then we're gonna check NFT Geek to see if you really own it. Because again, we don't have the DApp yet. We're raising funds to develop the DApp. But yeah, basically anybody that doesn't have that will have to use a renting feature. So this is where it comes in handy. The renting feature is going to have two we might simplify it and make it just one, just for simplicity's sake. Two features. One is the renting feature. So you can say, all right, guys, we're in a bear market. I'm not super comfy, whatever. I'm going to rent it for 10 cents, right? And you click a button and put 10 cents. Another guy says, no, you know what? I want to rent it only for $1. If you're not willing to pay me $1, I'm not renting you my card, right? And then you rent the cards to play, and then you don't have to buy it in the secondary market, right? You simply rent the card and you play with it. The second feature, which I like this one the best, this one's called profit sharing. And profit sharing is you put all of your cards in the market, and we might automatically do this also, so to make it even easier for people. And if anybody wants to play, everybody who plays Loteria knows that the more cards you have, the more probability of winning you have, especially if you buy cards that have different characters. So, for example, you'll buy one card that has, here, let me get out the way here. You buy one card that has El Motoko, and then you buy another card that doesn't have El Motoko, and then you buy another card that has Litecoin, but the other two don't have Litecoin. Well, this one actually does have Litecoin, but imagine it doesn't, right? You buy one that has Ethereum, and the other ones don't have Ethereum. Well, guess what? You bought all 54 characters. Like every time somebody calls a character, you have it, right? Because you have all the cards. So you start, like, you have to pay a lot of attention too. That's part of the game. That's why you can't just buy 100 million cards. You have to be looking at them. You have to like familiarize yourself with them. But once you do that, you basically have a super big chance of winning. Well, guess what? If you didn't mint them at launch, which they're like $20 right now, you might not have a chance to get them that cheap in the future. So if that happens, and you get to just rent them for free, right? You're gonna get like 10. You're gonna be like, all right, it's free. I'll get 10 cards. You still have to pay the entry fee per each card. You know, like if everyone's playing for $1, well, you'll pay $10, but you have 10 cards that you didn't have to pay for, right? Because somebody else owns it. So, but you do the profit sharing. So let's say the person that selected profit sharing is playing with 10 cards. He's probably gonna win because he has 10 cards, right? That person, the card that caused him to win, the owner gets rights over a percentage of that person's winning. So let's say 10 people are playing for $10 each. That's $100, right? And then one guy wins because he had 10 cards that he didn't pay for. But all of those 10 cards, 5 belong to Victor ICP, 5 belong to Renegade, and the card that won is Renegade's card. Well, guess what? Renegade's going to take 30% of his earnings, just like the state takes in the lottery. So Renegade gets 30% of those earnings because it was a Renegade's card that cost him to win, and that guy didn't buy it at the store, so it's not his, right? And if, for example, if you're like me, you have a couple cards, you're like Renegade, or you're like the people who are kind of smart, and they're kind of like, oh, I get this. It's 2 ICP, but I know what he's doing. And they bought like 10, 20, whatever. If you're one of those people, and you put your cards on renting, well, guess what? Every time someone wins around the world playing bingo, you're gonna get paid, right? You're just gonna be like bloom, 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 and that's kind of the vision. It's just like Bitcoin mining. Bitcoin mining is a bunch of people mining. Only one of them gets the reward, right? That's why they invented pools. With us, it's the same thing, except we have a limited supply of cards, right? Which that pumps the secondary market. So I know I'm like all over the place, but I don't know. Renegade, do you have any questions? Am I making it more complicated than it is?
No, you're telling me some new stuff too. So I like that profit sharing. I think you explained it very well, actually, very thorough. I think it is a system that already works. So I think you're entering new territory just because NFTs and Web3 are new territory, but you're bringing the thing that already works. You know, the game plan that has already been proven before. So if you're going to be successful in anything, you might as well use something that has already worked before. Like with the lottery you were talking about, you take a certain percentage, you're incentivizing your holders to rent their cards out. So you're going to create an open, active market. So I love all the aspects. You can mint it right now for the next 4 days. You can buy it on the open market. Then you'll be able to rent it. So there's a lot of different ways that you can interact with this without just say, hey, I need to go, spend 20, ICP today to get them. Or you could be like, yeah, I want to spend 20 ICP today to get them. And then I rent my cards out. So you get an option of, hey, this is my circumstance. This is what I can do. I want to be a part of this. How does it work for me? And I love all the different, aspects of that. And anytime, say, you make more than your NFT costs, like say you buy 10 of them and then you play like a bunch of games and you rent out your NFTs and then you get your ICP back. Well, now you could sell like five of your cards, make more money, and have 5 cards that are just moon bags. So you could basically have it pay for itself if you do it right at the end. So I like that idea. And the profit sharing. Any token coming? Any token?
Well, I don't think I can legally say that, but I'm very, very, very excited about tokens. If there were to be a token, I would be very happy to reward those that have helped me along the way. And there's a very special way to help me along the way. So, but I would love to reward people with the token. But I think I can't promise a token. But I want to make a token very bad.
So let's do me a favor. Can you share your screen? Let's go take a look at the mint. They can see what it costs for each different subclass. Do you offer any kind of discounts? Because honestly, if you don't, it's okay. But that's one of my biggest pet peeves is when they say you could get 2 for 2 ICP and then 5 for 10. It's the same thing. So did you offer any discount there?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me open this up first.
I'm so glad you did that. It really bothers me when people don't do that. They're like, oh, buy 5 for 10 ICP. It's like, what? That's not even a discount. Why would I buy 5? So I love that you did.
Give me a second because sometimes Entrepot is kind of slow, but let me put my internet identity.
Okay, well, let's just get into a couple questions here.
All right, go ahead.
Only 4 wallets available. I know they have Oicy too. They also have Me Wallet because you said Stoic, Taurus, Plug, and Infinity. You have the Internet Identity, which he was just talking about. You have Oicy Wallet. You have Me Wallet. And what else? I think that's about all of them, though. There might be a few more. You have your your ICPSWAP wallet, which is on ICPSWAP.
Okay, so how do I share my screen here? Let me see.
There should be a present thing or share screen, and then I'll approve it real quick. If not, I can share mine and you can just talk.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and share yours if you want to. I have a lot of tab opens and I can't find.
Okay, let me just
find like the proper one.
No, you're good. We'll just go to Entrepot real quick.
Yeah, go to Entrepot launch. It's actually not even showing me the tab just because it's on another browser, so it's not even. Yeah, but go ahead and share that if you want to, Renegade. I'll read some of the questions too. It's such a simple. I feel like I make it harder than what it is because I'm out here like we're supporting the secondary market and we're going to increase demand, and I'm talking like an economist, but it's really not that hard. It's really just it's bingo. Like you buy a bingo card, somebody wins with your bingo card and you get a share. Like it's super simple. I don't know if I'm wording because I also don't want to make it sound like a security, like you're going to be making money from the work of others. It's not like that. It's like you own a tool for a game that other people need to use in order to play the game, right? It's like you're renting shovels, right? Where I'm selling you shovels, and you're going to rent your shovels to people that want to buy shovels. It's kind of like that. So this is the minter. It's 1 for 2.4 ICP. I know in terms of ICP, because we're ICP, we're not used to like $5,000 NFT, $2,000, $400. We're used to like 0.55 for 10,000 pieces, a collection of 10,000 for 0.01. This one looks expensive, primarily number one because we're ICP. We're not used to like big money, and secondary because it's low supply. I can't point my finger on this one, but look, there's only 787 available, guys. That's out of 1,026. Okay, that's not out of 10,000. The team isn't keeping like 9,000 and we're selling 1,000. It's 1,026. We airdropped 50 to the community. That all of this is public, by the way. We airdropped 50 to the community for ICP community conference. So there's 50 people that got it for free. The team's keeping 50. And then we have 50 for marketing, of which we've spent like probably like 6, I think, or 6 to 10, somewhere around there. So, or maybe like 11, but somewhere like it's not that much, right? And that's it. Like that's all the pieces. Anything that's not minted will be burnt. Like it's already rare. It's going to become even more rare. So you really want to get it, especially if you do like the 10 NFTs or you do the like 20 NFTs, so you can get ultra rares. Okay, there's only been like, I think like 7 have been minted. So you really want to mint and try to see if you can snatch an ultra rare or at least a rare for the aesthetic collectors too. But yeah, Renegade.
Is it on the actual marketplace now?
No, it's not on the
Oh,
marketplace. It's
it's
not
not
live. It's
there
o-
yet.
it's
Okay.
only on the Launchpad. It's
Okay.
only on the Launchpad, and there are 2 promotions going on right now. So the first promotion, P Ladies NFTs. I don't know if you want to show P Ladies. P Ladies have they're helping us by giving anybody who mints a Loteria card that has a P Lady character. Let me see if any on this graphic have a P Lady. Well, they don't. But you guys know what a P Lady looks like. If anybody mints an NFT Loteria with a P Lady's NFT will airdrop you, I think by December 1st, a P Lady NFT. So that's one free NFT that you get right now. This is by me. The next 24 hours, if anybody who mints NFT Loteria, you will get a Wumbro NFT per card from me. So that's for the next 24 hours. Actually, not 24 hours because I said that like 6 hours ago, but you should still have like 20 hours. So anybody who in the next couple of hours mints NFT Loterias, I will personally airdrop you a Wumbro NFT. I bought these Wumbro NFTs. I swept the floor on Wumbro, and I will send you a Wumbro NFT per card. So if you mint 10 cards, I'll personally send you 10 Wumbro NFTs. If I run out of NFTs, I'll go buy some more. And then you're also helping, I guess, pump Wumbro because I'll be buying more. I think I bought like 30 something. And if I run out, I'll go and buy more so I can fulfill my promise of the 24-hour thing. So I'll send you one of those. What other deals do we have? I think that's about it for
Trying
now.
to find the P ladies.
Oh,
See if
just
they're-
search it on Entrepot. It's on Entrepot
No, I'm
Marketplace.
looking on your Loteria, on your NFT. I'm
Oh,
trying to see
yeah,
if I
yeah,
can
yeah.
find them on here because you could look on NFT Geek and see them. So I'm just searching through until I find one.
Yeah, just click I guess click on the Mint wallet, I guess.
Well,
Or
this is
browse
all.
it.
Yeah, this is all the minting. So I'm just
Yeah.
going through each one to see no P lady there.
No, some guys got it already because they even tagged P ladies. They're like,
They have. Okay,
where
good.
do I
I'll
get my
find it.
P lady at?
I'll
Yeah.
find it.
They
There's
they
no
send
way.
it, they'll send it by December 1st or 3rd, I think. So you'll get a P lady NFT. I think the floor on those last time I checked was 0.39. So that's pretty good. That's not too bad.
No P
But it's
lady.
there somewhere. And
Okay.
then other things that you guys should know. El Trumpo. I know some people don't like Trump, but El Trumpo is a custom made character by artist Runico. So we actually paid him probably more than any any of the other characters to build that one. And it's a pixelized President Trump who is Mexican because it's NFT Loteria, and he's holding a Tommy gun, which I don't know what that has to do with Mexico, but he's holding a Tommy gun and
Hey, there's
he's
a
like
P
pixelated.
lady.
There you go, P lady right there. And then actually the P lady is also Trump themed. I asked P ladies, what P lady do you want me to add? And they're like, add this one. So we added. That's the P lady. If you mint a card and it has this, you will get airdropped a P lady, like an actual P lady NFT. So those are, I think it's a collection of 1,000 something too. I think there's not that many. It's not 10,000. They're not as popular as they should be, but they're not super common either. They're pretty rare. I have a couple of those too. And yeah, so that's the P Lady NFT. Those are the 2 things. So if you mint some, if you mint like 10 and 2 of them have P Ladies, congratulations, you can get P Ladies, plus you can get 10 Wumbros. Wumbros are fantastic. They're also by artist Runico. I'm a fan of Runico, by the way. And then the other art pieces like let me get my finger again, like El Fuego's art, El Black Swan, La Moon, El King Bean. All of those are made by artist Basarab. Actually, the Wizard is too. If you look closely, he's really good. Like I don't think he even has like super duper professional tools or anything. But all of these, like El Wizard, like look at all the details. all of these tiny characters, like you can't really, well, you can see them if you zoom in. So I paid extra money to make it. I paid extra money to make him like more HD because I wanted like 2 gigabytes worth. So you could like see that. I know no one's gonna, like, one guy's gonna click it, but I paid that money. I paid that money for that one guy. So if you click any of these on your like view on chain, they're gonna look like this. Okay, they're gonna look big. And all of the characters have such details. Like, okay, this is L Wizard, based on Bitcoin Taproot wizards. Like they're always talking about like, oh, I'm a wizard. But on this one, I'm having trouble with my hands here. On this one, he has the ICP logo on his head, right? So you see that. So he's the little ICP logo. I think he's also holding an ICP on his hand, or a Definity logo. Look at artist Basarab. He put so much details. Like all of those little things, that's done by hand. Okay, that's not like, those are not I did try prompting when I first started the project. I was like, oh, I'm gonna use AI. No, we're just gonna pay a real artist. I don't like the AI. I did use AI for the Python script and for generating them because all of the characters are very exact. Each character appears exactly 304 times on the collection. So it's not like it's random, but it's not exactly. No. It's exactly random. Okay. Every character appears exactly 304 times throughout the collection. And then on top of that, no card has the same exact 16 characters as any other card, not even in different orders. So it's not like, well, this card has 16 characters, but this one also has 16 characters. No, like not even in different order. They're all exactly the same. Like they're so freaking perfect. It took me so long because I had to use a Python script and it wasn't exact enough. So we used Python plus ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT brute forced it to where it was like rechecking every single time. So it took ChatGPT literally over an hour just to brute force the generation of the what is it called, the .json file, which is the metadata. So all of these characters are they're all different. Like this is called the character layer, which is, I'm probably being over complex, but yeah, they're all exactly they're all different, and each character repeats 304 times. But I'll be a little quiet now because I'm over talking. Renegade, do you want to say anything, or do you want me to read questions, or do you want to read some more questions from the community? I know I see it here on my phone, and I'm seeing people.
We have someone saying that they're looking forward to minting one.
It's live, brother. It's live. Go mint right now. Get yourself some ladies.
Let me throw it in the comments here. It's in the description though, so if you guys don't want to wait for the comments, just open the description, and then the link to the Launchpad is right there.
We have 89, and I think we had it 89 when we started, so that means you guys aren't minting. Mint.
Not yet. They're waiting for the stream to be over, man.
They probably all minted, but Entrepot is so slow that it's not showing. But let's see.
Well, because this said 42 earlier before the stream, so you sold like 47 since I looked at it last.
Okay, well that was today. No, I think we were at 80, 86 or 89 when we started. So
when we started the stream, yeah, I'm saying way earlier when I talked to you the first time when I was researching your project. So maybe I'm wrong, but I thought there was like only 42. Now there's 89 when we started.
Yeah. So we're going. We're minting.
Okay, let me answer this question really quick for Johnny. Okay, so basically what you're going to have to do with Stoic Wallet, they just didn't upgrade to their system. If you want to connect to ICPSWAP, if you want to connect to Entrepot, you're going to have to turn off pop-up blockers for that site, or else it will just take you to the authorized thing. If you're on the phone, you press authorize like you normally used to do, and then it won't do anything. But what happens is another pop-up screen will show up on your phone or on your computer, and it'll say sign, and you have to sign that transaction. It's not just the authorize. Sometimes if you're Stoic, it'll do authorize then sign. If you're on ICPSWAP, you might have to sign it 3 times. But if you want to connect your Stoic wallet to Entrepot, just disable pop-up blockers. That's all. I have to do it too. We all have to do it. So
Yeah, no, I hate that. If not, get on desktop, use Plug Wallet, and it'll probably be better. It hurts me, man, because I used to be a Stoic Wallet maxi, and now it's like I can't use it, and I'm like,
I mean,
I want to
all I've
mint.
seen problems with all wall. It's new technology, so getting everything and trying to keep people safe at the same time, upgrading the technology, because that's what happened here with Stoic. They did a massive upgrade to Entrepot, to Stoic, to like Toniq Labs, and so I guess this is what they went with that. Hopefully they do another upgrade that you don't have to disable the uh, pop-ups, because that could be dangerous too. Disabling pop-up blockers. So just be careful.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
motivation.
dude, he just got one. Wise Out. What's up, Wise Out?
Got L Wizard in mind with Definity symbol. Very cool. Good job, Wise Owl. Congratulations.
Nice. And I don't know if you got it right now or had it before, but that is tight.
Motivational sub says if it's my project. Yes, this one is my project. I'm not shilling other people's projects. This one is mine. So all the money goes directly to this guy.
Nice. Okay, man. If you have anything else left to say, now would be the time. Guys, he is minting on Toniq. You can follow NFT Loteria on X. Do you have a Telegram group or?
Not yet, but I'm making that today probably. I need to make a Telegram. Yeah.
Good. Do that. Or open chat, whatever.
We have an open chat.
And what is it called?
It's called, I think it's just called NFT Loteria. Let me double check.
Good.
Yeah,
So
just
you guys
search
go
NFT
follow-
Loteria. It should be called exactly like this. There's just missing an A. Loteria.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you, Victor. Guys, go mint yourself an NFT. I think this is going to be a good project. I already got me one. So, guys, just, support Victor, support ICP, and hopefully make some money one day with this project. Can't promise anything, but it sounds pretty promising to me. So.
All right. Thank you so much, Bitcoin Renegade. Thank you, everyone who's minted, everyone who's commenting. Love you guys, and let's go to the moon. Bingo.
Yeah. Let's go, baby. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. Smash that like. Let's get this word out there, you guys. Retweet on Twitter. Let's just support Victor and make this a successful project together, guys. All right. That being said, goodbye and good ICP.
Good ICP. There you go.